On our way to Pearl Caves, we stumbled onto a hidden gem we didn't even know existed, the Pearl Beach Arboretum. As we walked in, we were greeted by a brush turkey. This is the Australian brush turkey, and you'll find them all along the east coast. They spend their days scratching through leaf litter, hunting for insects, seeds, and fallen fruit. The males build enormous nest mounds up to 4 metres wide, using their feet like a built-in thermometer to keep eggs at the perfect temperature. And here's something important. This bird is protected by law. In New South Wales, it's illegal to harm a brush turkey, its eggs or its youngs, with fines up to $22,000. Here's a map of the Arboretum so you can see where we actually went. We started at the tennis court and came in through the entrance closest to the road, which is here. Then we walked down through, past the sand forest, past the sand swamp forest, up past the dark pond here, where we got a couple of photos. Then we moved along and went up to see the pines, and there's a couple of little native beehives here. Then we went and seen the Koala Sign, then the Swamp Wallaby Sign, and then we went and seen the beehives around here, and there's an array of beehives there. Moving along, we walked down through Big Pleasance. We looked at this bridge, then we walked over this bridge, looked at Little Pleasance, and it is very pleasant in there, let me tell you. It's a very nice place to just sit and think, I reckon. It's very peaceful. And then we walked up into the open area and then skedaddled back to get some photos of the bridge over the creek. And then we walked up here past the cottage and out where we discovered another car park place that we didn't know was there. We missed out so much. We missed out on the wildlife corridor. We missed out on getting a really good look at that swamp forest. We missed the other sand forest, the palm groves. There is so much there to see. You really, really need some time. If you're going to go there, you really need at least a good few hours to walk through it and look at each and every little thing.
Let's go to car. You've done your walk. How good. You walked the whole way.
So what is an arboretum and who lives there? According to Pearl Beach Arboretum website, it was established in 1976. It is a botanic garden open to the public for free. The Arboretum is a sanctuary for rare and threatened plant species spanning 5.5 hectares of land in the Pearl Beach community. So who lives there? Well, apart from threatened species of plant, there is an enormous amount of native wildlife. If you're fortunate enough, you might get to see or hear a laughing kookaburra. You may be lucky enough to hear the tawny frogmouth. If you're very lucky, you might get to sight or hear a green and golden bell frog. If you're very, very lucky, you might be able to see a superb lyrebird. And you might get to hear the grey butcherbird. Other animals you might see there include the wood duck, the echidna, the bandicoot, the possum, the wallaby, and the quoll.
Monkey.
So apparently there's koalas in here.
I'll keep an eye out.
After getting home, I sadly discovered, when I read all the information, that koalas were last seen in Pearl Beach around the year 2000. Drought and fire, together with dogs and habitat loss, are the likely to have caused their dying out. The Arboretum hopes the area is suitable as a koala habitat should they ever return. Actions include supporting koala surveys, planting and caring for koala food and habitat trees, and the installation of a wildlife drinking station. The Arboretum requests that the community realise the importance of keeping dogs and cats out of the Arboretum and other bushland areas. Many native animals can die of stress or will move to other areas when confronted by dogs and cats or their scent.
Just putting this in here. You'll be safe.
Okay.
Some. Yeah. Sad, it's like kind of dead. It's like not dead as hot, but like.
It's almost like a rainforest in here, isn't it?
Hecky. All piled up. Look at this. The shine is perfect.
My little photographer.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. Look at that, Jay.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh my.
Wow.
Awesome. Ooh.
Freshwater wetland. By this point, looking at the map, we've made it to the dark pond.
This one is a short lens.
Great.
Oh, we're coming to a clear.
Coming to a clear. Looks like there might be beehives over there as well.
Beehives? Nearly missed it. Mini peaches.
Oh, bush tucker. I wonder, take a photo of the whole plant and see if we can get it identified. We're thinking some kind of lily pilly. And there's the other path.
Ooh, thingamajiggy.
Mm.
No, like this thingamajiggy. I don't know what that thingamajiggy is. What is it?
He's talking about this little basket. Not sure what it is. The Wollemi Pine is one of the world's oldest and rarest trees. Only 46 adult trees and 43 juveniles remain in the wild. Belonging to a 200 million year old plant family, this critically endangered Australian species is considered a global treasure. The Wollemi pine is an ancient conifer that sometimes is called a living fossil or a dinosaur tree. Fossil evidence of the species dates back to 91 million years ago, according to the National Park's website. It was thought to have gone extinct around 2 million years ago until the chance discovery in 1994 a small grove of living trees in a remote rainforest canyon of the Greater Blue Mountains. In this microclimate, Wollemi pines can grow up to 40 metres tall. Mature trees typically have more than one trunk and can produce up to 40 trunks on a single tree. A single trunk may reach up to 450 years old. Some of the large trees could be hundreds, if not thousands of years old. According to the Pearl Beach Arboretum brochure, there are over 2,000 different bee species in Australia. Native bees are vital pollinators for food plants, native plants, and garden plants. Tomatoes and macadamias are some of the foods they help to pollinate. Bees have 5 eyes and can beat their wings 200 times per second, which makes the z sound.
Look, a path back there.
Bandicoots live here. The long-nosed bandicoot is a protected marsupial in New South Wales. They're generally a solitary animal. They sleep during the day under well-concealed mounds of leaf litter and soil. They've even been known to make use of rabbit burrows, according to the National Park's website. They are found in rainforest as well as damp areas in woodlands and forests. They have grey fur and a pointed snout, which uses it to forage for worms and insects.
Koalas.
I pray one day that the koalas will return to this pristine, beautiful place.
Okay, let's go. Mum, are we not going that way?
No, bud. This isn't the purpose of our walk. Our walk was to get to the caves.
Yeah. I thought that was the caves.
No, this is the arboretum. Wallabies are local residents. Correction, it's pronounced Arboretum. According to the brochure, the swamp wallaby, also known as the black wallaby, lives in the dense understory of rainforest, woodlands and dry sclerophyll forest along eastern Australia. The swamp wallaby is so different to other wallabies that they have their very own biological classification. They are macropods, which, among other traits, are characterized by their long, narrow feet. They have dark coats with yellow to red underside and usually a lighter coloured cheek stripe. Swamp wallabies forage widely, eating a variety of ferns, heath, and shrubs. Interestingly, they are able to eat plants such as bracken and hemlock, which are poisonous to other Australian animals. Generally active from dusk until dawn, swamp wallabies are mostly solitary animals, but may gather to feed during the evening.
Oh, more bees.
Native stingless bees.
Stingless?
Mm.
Okay, I love these bees. These are my favorite type of bees. Can I knock on their hive?
According to the Arboretum brochure, there are only a few types of native bees that live in hives similar to the European honeybee. In New South Wales, these native ones are tiny little black bees called Tetragonula carbonara. There are a number of hive boxes for native stingless bees in the Arboretum. You can see them coming in and out of their box on warm days, and lucky for today we got a few really good photos.
Can I knock on their hive?
No,
Will they come out? I bet they can
there
still
was
bite.
one that just came out of that one.
I bet they can still bite. Oh, bees now.
According to the Arboretum, many of the solitary bees are extremely effective pollinators. Most flowers release their pollen passively, but others, including many natives and also tomato flowers, only release their pollen when the flower is vibrated rapidly. This resonant vibration is called buzz pollination. Teddy bear bees, carpenter bees, and blue-banded bees are just 3 of the Australian native bees capable of buzz pollination.
What are those? What are these?
This isn't a hive, it's a bee hotel. Each tube houses a solitary bee who lays her eggs alone, then seals the entrance with mud to keep her young safe.
Oh, bee hives on the left. I've taken more than 100 photos already. Oh, bees. I can't get the zoom.
Compared to the other bees, native stingless bees have no colony of their own, no sting, just tiny wax entrance guarding thousands of workers inside. As we approach this open space, it's called the Big Pleasance. Pleasance is an Old English word for a peaceful enclosed garden, a quiet retreat set apart from the surrounding bush. And after walking through all that dense forest, this really does feel like stepping into a garden room of its own.
Crossing bridges. Ever since I saw that one sign where it says cross this bridge at your own risk. Oh!
We made it to Little Pleasance. It's just a little opening with a chair where you could sit and think. It's such a beautiful, peaceful place.
This way.
Remember, we have to cross the bridge.
Yeah, we've got to go here, bud.
Mom, there's still apps across the bridge.
Yeah, it opens up here, mate. Trust me.
Oh!
This is the same water as in Dark Pond that we passed earlier. And that colour isn't pollution. It's completely natural. It's caused by tannins, the same compounds that turn tea a deep brown, leaching out of decaying leaves and bark sitting in the water. All this overhanging vegetation and swampy mud keeps feeding the process, staining the water almost black. You'll see the black water effect right along the Australian coast, in swamp forests and slow-moving wetlands like this one, and it's actually a really good sign. It usually means the ecosystem is healthy and undisturbed, not the opposite. As we make our way out of the Arboretum, we pass the wedding tree, an Ngophra, or Sydney red gum. It's huge and absolutely beautiful, with sweeping branches that make it one of the most iconic spots in the Arboretum, commonly used for weddings held right under its canopy. On the final leg of our journey, we head past the Cottage and the plant nursery, where a lot of the Arboretum's conservation work quietly happens, growing the next generation of rare and native plants. We definitely will be back. We only set out to see the Pearl Caves and stumbled onto this wonderful discovery along the way. We missed a good chunk of it, so many rare plants and trees we didn't even get to see, so we'll definitely be returning to explore it properly. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like and subscribe for more content.